What?
I exist.
Damn it. So I was having a conversation with someone recently, and eventually we started talking about their band and how they didn't want to get a job because they wanted to focus on their music, which is kind of a statement that I'm like 50-50 on. To be honest, I would have much preferred to talk about our favourite dinosaurs, but maybe that's just me. I think it's always appropriate in adult conversation to talk about your favourite dinosaurs. If you want to be successful at something, especially if it's something creative, you gotta be willing to succeed slowly. Like, I hear a lot of people talk about like making it with their band and how like some bands had to like give up everything just to succeed. It's really super rare that that ever works. And when you hear stories like that, it's great. It's really like inspiring and awesome. But I think the real inspiring thing about that was that they were willing to keep working when it seemed like they wouldn't succeed. Not that they gave up everything in order to succeed. You don't have to do that. You should never stop pursuing something, even if you can only do it a little bit at a time. So like, you mightn't get to where you want to be as quickly, but you gotta be willing to get there maybe a bit slower. The whole thing is, if you really want it, you'll be willing to move a bit more slowly. This is the point that I'm trying to make. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither was Dublin, neither was like New York. I don't think anywhere was built in a day. I think it would be bigger news if somewhere was built in a day. Like, that'd be a proper achievement. But in saying that, you'd have to get really good at building cities in order to get it done in one day. So I mean, still, it takes a while. And sure, people are probably like, who the hell's this chump telling me how to succeed? What's he succeeded at? I'll be honest with you, I haven't succeeded at a whole lot, but I do know how crap it feels to fail at stuff. And something that I'm learning kind of recently is that failing is not the opposite of succeeding. It's like the most important part of succeeding. Because it makes it feel so much better, and it makes it way more worthwhile, and you get to rub it in people's faces. No, don't do that. Don't do that. And when you fail, and it feels crap, and you kind of just, sometimes you want to get angry. What I found, and I'm tripping over shit, what I found that helps me like deal with failure is that I go into like social media, like Twitter, or like Facebook or something, and I'll try to put up something funny. I'll try to put like, even though I feel crap, I'll try and put out positivity, potentially making someone else feel happy, makes me feel like a little bit less of a failure. Sometimes failing can be telling you that you have to like change and like reforge your remake your plan. Sometimes failing can mean you have to go and have a look at your plan and like change and like reforge it. Like Narsil in Lord of the Rings. No? Not doing, okay. As depressing as it sounds, failure is kind of inevitable at some point in your life, and when it does happen, warning, you're gonna feel like crap. But as crap as you feel, you should always try and focus on what went right and how you can improve on what went wrong, no matter how badly you failed. Like, even if you pooped your pants in an interview, then you know you gotta invest in diapers. That's, boom, improvement. A lot of people kind of rely a lot on fate, which I don't think is maybe the best thing to do. People will say like, if it's meant to happen, it'll happen. And I think that kind of results in a lot of people just sitting around waiting for it to happen. But I think a better way to say it is, if it's meant to happen, it'll happen if you put the work in. And I'm super overexposed, but I'm sorry. The longer you stick with it, the higher the chance of it working goes. Does that make any sense? I don't know. I think if you really want to succeed at something in life, you have to be willing to put in the time and the effort and not rely on fate. So don't just shun all of your responsibilities, like being able to pay rent or being able to feed yourself or being able to house yourself. Like, yeah, I know Kurt Cobain was homeless when he found success, but that's not everybody's story. Like, that worked for him, but 99.9% of the time, that's not gonna work for anyone else. You're just gonna be a homeless guy with a guitar, more than likely. Yeah, so I was not totally prepared for this video, but it was super nice out, so I just kind of like legged it down the woods, but I hope it was good enough. So recently I got given the opportunity to talk on Near FM, which is a Dublin radio station. If you want to click on the annotation somewhere on the screen right now, you can go listen to it. There's also a couple other really good YouTubers you should definitely check out that were featured on it. If
you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more of my videos, subscribe down below, or you can leave a comment. It's up to you. It's easy going. And if you want to share, hit that share button.
Keep walking.
Hit it. Go on, share it, like it, subscribe it.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys.